was going on was crystal clear. There was the establishment, also known as them. Exactly what we were against. We were against them. So it was us who was against them. I mean, they were, I saw it, I thought. We were wonderful. I have to admit, we really were. It was inevitable. There had to be a confrontation. There had been occasional groups. Us against them, fighting protests here and there, scandals. We marched, we protested, we were marvelous. We were what they got the guns, but we got the numbers, right? Wrong. Confrontation finally came. Suddenly, Chicago, they hit us. They hit us hard. They hit us. The faith shattered. There we were with our peace symbols, our slogans, our banners, our songs, our samples. They came at us with their army boots and their tanks, their batons, their tear gas and canisters, and they poked us down. They hit women, they hit children, they hit men, they hit students, they hit long hairs and short hairs alike. They hit all of us. They hit anything that moved, and we did it all. And then they shot us in Chicago. They killed us where we stood. They shot out of it. Now we take it back. We're embarrassed of it. The confrontation came. The face of the lips. When the big moment finally arrived, there they were, and there we were. We didn't see it out. They walked right over us, and we led because we couldn't fight back. Because we lacked courage and conviction in the faith. We might have been us, but then the community was strong. The establishment said, okay, we'll make a compromise. We'll make it on our terms. You can have your long hair, you can have your crazy clothes, you can have your marijuana cigarettes, but you get your candy asses off our streets. We'll end the war, but we'll end it in good time. It'll be our time, not yours. Now go home. And we went back inside with our goddamn tail between our legs, and it pissed me right off. But nobody wanted any more confrontations. Everybody wanted to let their scars heal. Rest, forget the humiliation.
Hi, my name's Dose. My interests are the middle of nowhere and products of the stone and steel orchid. Hobbies, voyeurism, and no one's dying.
Hi,
Excuse
my
my
name's
taste.
Roadkill. My interests are writer's block and long walks of short tangents.
Hi, my name's Deliverance. My interests are envelope pushing.
Hi,
and
my name's
experimental.
Bruce.
My
My
hobbies
hobbies
are
are
chasing
chasing
scale
scale
and no one's secure.
Hi, my name's Adam. My interests are growing strong and the notion of one human race. Hobbies, hurting myself and no one's simple. Excuse my ideals. This way.
Oh, sacred envelope of exploration, glistening ordinary, grant me a winged mare or solid ground, and personality split, for it's been a ghastly reflection, unique and reminiscent of nightmares. I can't escape to disfigure a blurry glance. A time and night aflow, the me I loathe, compose and turn off the phase throughout us. Good friend who? So many playmates that'd love to hold my magnificent crumb and save its succulence from back injury. I've eroded the shared experience consistently. When cradles fall, I'm think of a number from one to lonesome. Fog everywhere, and not a single soul made to spoon or go back and forth with. My name's in public. My interests are human behavior and women not picture naked. Hobbies devouring and no one's perfect. Excuse my slang. Showed me how to spell welcome man with the WHOIANMN. Take a stepping on purpose like a man whose shrinking head is still a big effort deal in pursuit of I've won. And all these women make me sick. So my spoils are shiners or regret the stormy gray ribbon thus. And therefore and then with the pinpoint poking my chest, I startle those and falsify confidence to change. Slowly but surely the lies I've told personify general sympathy and his platoon of stupid things to do. Imagine that. My full name, imagine that. Let distance play the role of time and difference. Gladly be its service. My full name, eyelid. Let distance play the role of time and difference. Glad to be its service. My full name, the lyricist. Let distance play the role of time and difference. Glad to be its service. Color contrast. Risk averse is my favorite color. And limb to crawl on out, fitted for perversion enduring. I've managed to overdress for Dharma. The tour of our spiraling universe and suffer in a congested, clammy-handed manner. So who's the old shot, blood-dripping man's face? I'm slated to criticize ours. Any suggestions? Mr. Ed says, don't worry, finish that now porridge before it cools. And remember, above all, you're dyslexic. Sound advice, but still, I'm hung up on hang-ups and exhausted beyond the haven of endangered mystery man in the round. Strikes a pose and tries to return truth from bound. World, life, we're reading into trivial and man's endless pursuit of absolute stuff. Custom-made to fit his simplified exception. Accepted the war, the savior, the Saturday morning cartoons, this fishy bowl, all convince an unconscious sense of perspective that natural is in my blood and capture me and knock me up and color coordinate love. No more, no desire, no bedtime, no venue. It's the pattern my cycles adhere to. These peaks and valleys I call home and stand for. It's hard, it's natural, it's only the beginning to fear death, embrace occurrence, heal, to be the first one to heal is to wake and let artificial, the totem pole of roles and norms collapse upon itself until we all care. No one will, until we all. No one will. Dose will request. Feel these pieces of me as I would all of you. And until we meet, directions to my special place. Come hither. Take care of this on the love for you. And the process open and now it's become developing and I think you heard me so. It's a personal relation of mine. A greater personality, baby. I only want you to succumb. Heal in the light of past or sunlight of true being beckoning essence is love.
Good morning, everyone. Please take your seats. I want to introduce to you a friend of mine, Doseone. Ese es mi amigo aquí. He's gonna share a song with us today. Él va a cantar una canción what I want you to do is listen very carefully. Lo que yo quiero que ustedes hagan if there are any words that you might hear that you don't understand, escuchen palabras que no entienden, we'll look up there y vamos a hablar later in our definiciones de la palabra más tarde. Unless there are any other questions, si no hay preguntas, we may comenzar.
To further safeguard our still on the rocky road to respectable institution and better classify my mile in your shoes and general genuine concern for any and all personal junctures. I'll back off to school organic, what's coming to you restitution. Upward sorta unconventional instruction, positively styling my contribution to the whole shebang. Ain't that something? A yearling rearing by steady hand of craft campaign in these dreary days where flat out fast well feeds brains just plain awful. Soon ingestion will bypass the use of mental and entrails. Fully automated, low maintenance RX5J. You losing modules, revolutionize, stupor inducing. So have some today while you're diffusing. Hey, why not run the realness of your locality into the ground until it impairs the very manner in which you physically process sound? Good to you, then bad behavior, acting and vibe will probably pose to be no thorn in your side. Winding road less taken around cul-de-sacs of total devastation. Let me place you under construction or at least notify maintenance and round up a posse of yokels, yes men and nobility, dumb enough to find your no frill in the scruples. DEPARTMENT are most empty as gourds. See, and if you'd only held the cup, if you'd only held the cup while I poured. Who the odd troublemaker? Find a long cut and swallow the bay leaf whole. Just wait till your father comes home with only your best interest in mind. I'm boycotting the whole rabble-rousing lunch line. Discipline never spoiled an appetite. Who the odd troublemaker? Find a long cut and swallow the bay leaf whole. Just wait till your father comes home with only your best interest in mind. I'm boycotting the whole. What? Let me polish off the glasses. I deplore and pause to reinvent the wheel with the quasi-piece I could not hold. No contemptuous souls, an interchangeable part in all seriousness in a theme park packed with debit and credit chrysalises hawk. What plush burgundy marketing ploy upon yonder libido breaks? Embark upon your half of our story. Go on, utilize this head start and I'll meet you at the bookmark with an I'm always here for you son and one baker's dozen of your favorite kind of dough. Not progression period calls for some sort of reward. So what? Now you mumble with that which is mightier than sword raised in agony toward the heavens. Rummage for but Lord, board and masterboard with a fabulous poetical achievement to show for it. No, grievance so drag even closer to your somnambulism and species sandbox. What I'm trying to say is that overgrown morose sprouts from the soil in which you play. Sandbox, crisp day, blue sky, gay laughter, green grass, warm breeze. Sandbox, are you transposing the imageries? What imagery sifts through pertinent? This sandbox into castles crumble a whim, a last wish. Imagine caving in reflexively. No, imagine your fear of falling without learning to walk. Smarts, but so does childbirth, right? If we're in agreement, might I make the glass slippers and carriage vanish? Press a swollen neck against the new material you'll manage. I promise to return undivided attentions without a scratch on them. I've inscribed a simple set of directions, though they're not for the reading, but immediate following. To and fro, one's opinion should never be swayed, but extrapolated. Being disengaged only counts in escape pods and hand grenades. Remember that next time you talk out of turn. Type sincerely the other one plus 6,000 points of light. Who? The odd troublemaker. Find a long cut and swallow the bait leaf whole. Just wait till your father comes home with only your best interest in mind. I'm boycotting the whole rabble-rousing lunch line. Discipline never spoiled anyone's appetite. Who? The odd troublemaker. Find a long cut and swallow the bay leaf whole. Just wait till your father comes home with only your best interest in mind. Bookworm, open boy, gel, freshman's cap they hug. Revenge of the Fern. Flint to the stone, tool to the wheel, to the lever, to the incline plane. Click OK. It's hurting your babies. Clack. Complete the circuit. Fused. Clack, 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 clack. Disease. Compliance. Capital. Complete. Compliance. Capital. Circuit. Fused. Clack. Clack, clack, compliance, clack. Capital, disease, fused, complete, clack, compliance, clack, the clack. Capital circuit disease, clack, 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 clack. Who is it? A simple question assumes the bounty and temptation of fate. Does this hurt? Screeches the chattering churn of Persephone's fate. Determining machine as its humongous simple scrapes at large, wowing chronological mommy's prize and pain aids with heavy heaving monstrosity, a streamlined sky stealing monstrosity, charged nectars of steel flow till babies interlock till babies, such harmony pointed code, touching harmony pointed code, touching harmony of mechanism. Clickety clacks, clack, 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 hurts, clickety clacks, click, 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 clack, mechanism beats, massaging the air and walls between it, shudder and split, things are getting big and louder, drowning the fainter, out and afterglow, a pale travesty becomes us, a wish to be part of the gears, made of parts, soaring through the clanging pattern of gears, so precise and metal, a working construct in destiny, the foreseeable right now, pushing for tangible unhinged, pushing for fuel, vital to both our fuels mark a separation of water and sky, energy is both, fuel and separate existed, until we, then it's maintained and updated, a brilliant portrayal of likeness, in all the sure shock of good wiring and bad example, brisk, blue, gray example, sputters, static, the orderly structure of so solid, choking and gasping with monotonous, nauseating similarity, it depends, hammered artificial by efficiency, as esoteric and obsolete as the rickety behemoth that runs to keep ticking. Killer, conventional, kills house plans, hurts ourselves with rough drafts for a 90s orbit and powers refinement, a killer's refined. Killer, conventional, kills house plans, hurts ourselves with rough drafts for a 90s orbit and powers refinement, a killer's refined. Killer, wash your hand, the
motorized lifestyle likes to bite and grind. Aren't we daring or dumb? Dumb enough to plug in bread and water. Watch the young thing suck votes and chew, snapping binary jaws. It hates our codes with technical difficulty. So what's Hunted used to flick the switch, and now the instruction manual's rusty and reads funny, outdated. Seems to have exchanged in function, shutting valves closer, fixing leaks closer, repairing closer still, creating robotic tears the tender tummy of human. Just pray it never mutilates the sensuous and perfect earth and vagina we dug the iron from. State of the art, more like desire of the kings, and they're smoldering less. Everything's a tooth when flesh is moist. Flower petals soft, so soft. All is lost in the swift, inactionable gutting of discovery. Swift, inactionable gutting. It's killing your baby of discovery. The things are getting smarter. We are getting closer, are getting sharper. We're there. Will we do nothing and have it no other way? Science lives, skylines crushing our chest. Someone stop the curbs from bleeding. Last monkey born out of captivity now dies. An alarm does not go off, and a moment is not spared. Click, return is hit. Extinction. Wearing the beautiful and silver ring my mother gave me. Suddenly, a bite as my fishing rod fell to the floor, along with the labelless empty can of some processed vegetable that had propped it up. Our Holy Father is probably closer to the horseshoe crowd than, say, let's see, maybe Jupiter?
Number, please.
Also, I can't believe what I've been taught, to take note of his brushes from the Pledge of Allegiance on down to the correct spelling of success. I don't dream in cursive or standardized rigmarole in utility, powerful being scarves and dog ears and near truth smeared between index and appendix. But heck, I'm smart now, but at least the lunch is wide. George Washington, Woodrow Wilson, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Texas, the Longhorn State, refraction of light in your atmosphere, triceratops, A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes there's no such thing as a dumb question. Out damn spot, and this cosine of a 90-degree angle. Zero, at 2, brute, whales and dolphins and people too. The Civil War was something to be proud of. Subject, prepositional phrase, predicate, and size order was only the beginning. So I wonder, has my doodling suffered? Who misses covering their textbooks? Authority figures, folded hands, silence, brainwashing is educational. We, the school board and the church and state, acting on behalf of our sponsors, are here to protect you, all of you, from drugs and the slightest knowledge of sole purpose. I never had a problem with cheating. Upon receipt of your son or daughter's scores, you may find him or her to be more than after above average and kinda well the following. I want my unicorn back, and that last wish for an infinite amount of wishes. The damn, the difficult and the testable material. That's funny, yours says good job too. I'm so bad with names of mice and men. Yeah, he's so creative, but he's no XL57. He's completely complacent, self-sufficient offspring can be confined and reconfigured to appear as any of the three sexes and have a complete record of every single thing there ever is and will be. Johnny Cock Rocket. Fist fights, the twisted, precious torture of social acclamation. Bells clang to segment the fun filled artificial day for the room. Some several hundred Galapagos sea turtles line up to enter the building. If you give them all different names and teach them all the same thing, the earth turns into toffee and you can find out how good people really are. Static and cold, my formative years was spent projecting myself outside that window from a chair with the best. Bolted to it, the sacrificial Billy Goat accepted what had been pounded through it. The next person who encourages me not to write in the first person gets left back. In case of fire, quietly and in an orderly fashion, form a single file line in the front of the class and wait for your instructor facing the door. Continue toward the north stairwell, then proceed calmly and quickly toward the nearest exit. Leave your bags and coats behind. In case of fire, quietly and in an orderly fashion, form a single file line in the front of the class and wait for your instructor facing the door. Continue toward the north stairwell, then proceed calmly and quickly toward the nearest exit. Leave your bags and coats behind. Kindly thank you. You can't tell me I'm not good at math or write a mind. of the United States. What are you gonna be? Infected, affected, dyslexic, skeptic, disconnected? Just what we are you expected? Memorize that before we accept out to sea. Wearing the beautiful silver ring my mother gave me, I see an assembly of these hideous curriculum monsters sharpening coccyx bones on a splintering rickety loom in a light gray auditorium through a knot in a boarded up window that was painted shut by Satan and his vice principals.
Rap, y'all get it, sound path, chosen soundtrack, off rails, speak mine, sketch carefully, killers as the catch new waters we can tread down, soak it in, thought provoke it in, etched in, my name forever, wordsmith, it's a blessed in by every essence, guessing wordplay, scrimmage, energy, slay, animation, aiding animals, mandible, man the myth, missing understandable, overlanded landing at a better vantage point, honestly, astonishing, historically, not the empowering, showering, showing no one under and the upper hand, backhand, badland, artificial, official, individual, housing-ism, house the idiots, swelling, yelling at the top of our hours, our writing coming, our important is invaluable.
Feeling out the friggin' newly fed up with the very way in which we scope the sacred mal and naked iron chisel to our life, a single medium of choice and voice above sustaining urbanity, the mind without some daring rest is simply dissipate and speak its merry way back to the silent stream of spirit world, so now we face this is it all on animal behavior over brave on the spur courageous leap into a not so momentary change of heart and total reformation with regards to status quo and up to par as far as underlying peace and mind, a second turn then vocalized it is upon us walking while looked down upon the artist beaten path, the last a truthful journey, tis the price that one must pay to find eventually the perfect sound of source. In other words, a lyric.
And as characters reacting and acting, corresponding and spawning maxims, mastering the subtle opera, phantom writer, ghost,
Composition is another way to put it, influential blossom of unique, creative, super special, touching quite collective forward as a people, pervading truth.
Word, waiting in the gut of mine, dive once, had a thought of mine, tried to rise up out of my mouth, roll the bubble to my heart, though, got more echo, thin, silent, dumb paper.
Now, bang, parchment, amen, in a minimum, I ain't done. Dictionary readers acting on words, judging depth by thickness.
NMP, richness, raining, mystic, darker pile of shadows, ignorance, a teeming pool of all satiated. I'm afraid there is a way I see it silhouette and feel a presence.
Let it be, dead butterfly, let it be, you let it personify, why not? Let it be, otherwise it's garbage between me and speech, let it be, let it be, let it be. Let's me, literal, the fine, woven spreader of feathers and speech freedom. A speech, a sonata of the body, never before God has down even had a name yet. Between Alpha and Omega, let it go, but it came within the Green God, Mars, letters, man, better than of an amniotic stem, instead it became present, with the catacomb clear before some catatonic to be psycho to conscious, beyond, the even now, 9 dimensions rise, 25 directly out of body, evolve and dissolve, because the makeup is improvised as thought is, brush strokes, stroking spoken, to take with the tone of our absence, about though, let it be, little bit and significant fear, let it be a debate, no better, let it all hang out, edit, language, music is physical, we're signed and sung, and tangled.
between railings with God named Celeste for look at him. To establish yourself won't really burn off that fat, or we'll call it fat, that runs you near archetypes that have been tested and failed, continually tested, and God named Celeste is always akin to cast stones, a dead clock. Fortunately, she's beautiful in the corners of her eyes and happy visible. She blinks while roughage falls from my skirt. Dripping with face lost, I've the frozen meats and convention satisfacts to build the mirrored phallus right here, 10 miles high for everyone to imitate. But the drawings in the dust are filling up with dust again, and I just spent that $100, friends. Help though, hook, line, and sinker. If I could cry and hug my dad all night, I'd still be empty, putting change in the meter for an entire block of people I know. From bumps on a log, kite flying and chicken choking and running in place. I'm stuffing mixed messages in bottles and dropping them in gutters. So when someone gets it, they'll be right where I was, and maybe that'll help. So one day, when the snake sucks its tail, I'll find a pot of gold and tons of letters left for me in a matchbox that would be idle, like grown men in tights with fist capes and high beams. High beams. I've been here, sat between poles with God named Sid for look at him. To reanimate yourself won't really lop off that foot, or we'll call it foot that carries you off mezzanines that burst into situated right as you left situated. Tisk tisk. God named Sid has waited a long, long time to say I told you so. So consequently, he's eaten by a bear and happy, unfortunate goodbye, he thinks, while a Tangelo falls from my hat. Shush, I say to the drones of potato people whistling my social security number. Some mailman to be named later must not be doing his job. I'm thinking of when the nuclear thing happens and I'm the only one left. Ruin it doesn't look like the movies it was made before. Between 7 breakfasts, 12 lunch, 6 banana. If I don't stack all these bones now and these feathers right after that, I'll pretend I'm sleeping and let them talk to my listening tongues and forks and nose plugs and arms off ears, and I'm lamenting over those two edges coming together in the blood blister I got out of it all. If I could be any animal, which would it be? The human soul, because there's almost no half-life. It's negligible, covered in pus with marriage on top. From gloves to shove the width and back to the hospital, it don't stop. It's negligible and covered in pus with marriage on top. From gloves to show the width and back to the hospital, it don't stop. Until the socially acceptable thing to do is be real. Up inside, someone must like me right there. I know my lady for their asshole. It's here, don't get along with humans. Just fire, I let you know that we're getting now. That's me, I cells and now. Namely, a god named God is God named George. Son, get it out to even cells.
Right off the bat, irregular's my first disclaimer. Seconds, what once was raps, always changing this frame of reckons. The next basis for improving, and that's about it. Unless stasis snatches moving, the latch is crowded. Skin is boxed, chop, chop. There's ideas to have, big you shock. A lot stops just you being alive to feel part of advancement. You real art, love ain't a chance in any fate's hell. They're not tempered the same. If you can't tell, preaching's not rocking. Just throwing facts and figures out there, catch on, give back, be bigger share, match my mutually exclusive with your collectively exhausted. Truthfully stupid's more perspective, we're lost it in unison,
new begun. Unison, you become work in process. I test this process. Yes, show me your prehensile tails, not your style, homie. The mental well has no dial. Pressure gauge, favorite spot physiologically. Says anybody got exact change for camaraderie? You, could it be you? Could it be you? Could it be you? No, then humble it is. Every able axis grabbing or no fumble with this. Since prenatal practice, I'll step ashore. Leave the maps, money, and chewing gum behind. Peace, you'll be back. Harmony, it's just that I'm kind of gross, enduring a lonely open flame. Enjoys less and absence of fine company. There's always room for one more where the ceilings drip well put. Walls crawl with forethought. Have a seat on what looks to be is it a floor wrong? It's not just a beckoning light. Young blood, present, darkest future, but a culture. For a darkest future, we bled culture. Slab nativity scenes infested uglies, guided by the horn so lovely, gets molested and molding hardship from tragedy. Splendid way, it's Thanksgiving we perfected dastardly to watch our backs disgusted practically, spared no expense at all and rapidly rusting out our roots and group potential forlorn. Nothing surprises me anyhow. Rude of us shucks, you people seem nice. Just look at those smiles. Look at those. And that's not the half of what it does for those who thrive to its influence. Nodding heads as hard as hearts can stand. Pure prudence, lovers of lyrics and construction. Know this wonderland makes running a mill more bearable, i.e. hype releases make weak, poor ones make lives hysterical. Music's my life, man. Some lame ass understatement of a force. No clever contraption of words could ever contract or conserve into some digestible scrap. Indispensables wrap ties to you and I's racking minds of the observant. Wash back to lace the air of cipher with that comparable most wonderful thing on earth. Breeze of keen and opportunity, astonished full of all but daily tomfooleries. Been proven clinically your best time to let's see, drain the palate gel. Please face your gallic composure through my altered statement of why any senses powers feeble will handle ours. You do your evil angles, a long shot impossible, and pisses off simple moms of drones, protecting their happy homes from back rows of church. Truth hurts. Come on now, slide me your seat in the Senate and see how tolerance works. Aye, man, it's awful easy to condemn the never been attempted to take unity for demonstration purposes. So in the end, my extra righteous tirade services only the colossal unjust of our juxtaposition, and glorifies how deep blank runs sicken. That's apropos, since we are what we overcome on a rock where fruits of labor are sown. Although I do believe it's pronounced so. Human error, little white lies. That's
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Sure, pal, I'll sell you your scalp back for every something to draw with you ever owned. And nah, uncle, give me a black and lung and clavicle, or I can wriggle my zero non-emphatical, strap you to a mountainside and hurl redwoods at your rotten hide under here. Wild owls, birds nest and tree limbs fly. You simply drip down the rock face, pureed head, case closes, teensy weensy crumbs of a hoe fall upon the forest crushed green canopy. I forgive me like rain. Happy now? No brain, and wrongful treatment's what I preserve. You got coop barbarian takes it and that's what he deserves. Under glass, fine grain crushed earth. Reckon I could make a mint, charging a healthy cover for a glimpse of your freakish clump of quadriplegic gusto. Something done swung low, but you're going home at the crucible. Joe, call it a meltdown. It's really just good, clean, smart. Soul and body a John. Sings that we know you stop. Just call it a meltdown. It's so good, clean, smart. Soul and body a John. Sing for me. No, I insist you stop. As you were. Watch, far under the cantilevers, thermometers burst, thin air folds that crumble the stationary, And unsuspecting solid blocks of a fusion rock apparently pour with with apologetic. And can I please go see the nurse right before my eyes? I don't feel so good with the sniffle bounces off bell towers known for lasty gongs and charms. It was clockwork, someone hunchback. Pressure rings out the trail, blood on those venomous all about you. Impregnable and hit the lights, you know I'm saying. Jobs, turkey hunting season's open. So I humbly got the well, polishing a 12-gauge conversion ratio. Pausing now and again to practice you foul calls and set sights. And it's waiting, get a move on. My time you won't not be extremely careful with that ink pen or bus stuffing boxes in smug, extending a metaphor as I hang this inexpensively framed license to practice taxidermy on the wall. You tear for real, no crocodile, no tough shell, no blades, less formaldehyde. To finish it off, some grooming here, a glass eye there, needle thread, voila. Nothing's prolonged, you make the rec room suddenly upsetting the bearskin rug and dog, lusciously impulsed ottoman. Hardcore, far from treasure of the Troy. You better snuggle up in the passive voice, or carry on and leave me no choice. Who's the vaporizer? Boy, you better snuggle up in the passive voice, or carry on and leave me no choice. Who's the vaporizer? Boy, you better snuggle up in the passive voice, or carry on and leave me no choice. Who's the vaporizer? It's a boy in me that binds a worldly guarded man's eyes to change. Celebratory death of pink shit-eating grins on why you would never think my face looks like. The visuals expecting this alone despite, and nothing dissimilar has prepared this most stable student expertly with number 2 pencils and 6 sense of humor proved like me. A whopping 6 years upon it, son. I see it all, you blink to be blinded and amused, hearing clapping comes with millions of raw saw, never feeling enough. I could cry for you all, but empathy web smudges what's wrong. To lock, stock, and barrel surroundings with quotes, cut through in corners of blues, leave my later on and I am mental processing unit. And you say cheese and enjoy 3 P's tunic, so I can back their drift and fill a page to it. And golly, I'll leave them all second-hand versions high. The grain shortage with the no longer the torch and thimble, the prestigious. Oh, I may find you devoted, half my shift, thick skin to brash, and show you size 600 and something shade. Swearing solemnly, you'll see no parts of unscathed. Do though consider this frame of and more than the suspect identity, bro. Since it's really your last hippity hip hop and ho, but nope, and gets no water as I provide for your coat with twice the substance or conversely quadruple the texture. Till I ask who's the, pray tell, who's the? I'm the wizard, the hush, awkward hawk-eyed wizard, whose melancholy state of stubborn shows him the hard place up close and conjures a lucid quandary, the dreamiest paranoia. Where's the rock? The rock. I want to fix the rock. Talk it into being my pal. Better yet, my indolent solid stood apprentice, but thanks, but no thanks, but there is no rock. Just me and my gloomy hand-carved hard place. No student, no new chew toy for my bootleg hug and kiss to tear into ribbons. Worst of all my fuss and careful obsessing, frivolous. It gets painted over with lacking and stuff grotesque with missing. Now fruitless, I set meticulously sharpened traps for bugs with ferocious little mechanized insect crippling jaws, and throw away my junior wizard cap and wand. These pupils will be dinner and hopefully cephalopods. Now I can smile at the cutout moon and pretend hardcore it's conical and made of cardboard. In a while I scamper in its film about my quarters, collecting all the intricate sprung death bundles and free the teeny weeny thingamajiggers, dropping them in their bruised seeping abdomens in a jar, one by a cloudy glass jar of sour miracles. It's elliptical, made of guts. Resonance collected. I tiptoe through wild guesses and wide eyes, dipping. I hope it's cute. Dipping my hairy knuckles and men's cuticles into the open jar. Seconds later, louder. A firm pinch invigorates the dying, tense, writhing critter. Wriggle. I would like to look down its throat, but it only snaps and hisses at my innocent cruelty. Bad, beastie, bad. So be it. It's rectangular and made of ash. I lean back into the dim bazaar of my workspace, my neat and straightened workspace. Two seem just two, can't do as I suck its thick and curly stomachs from a throbbing and caving thorax. I just can't seem to study and talk in this poor reader's paradise, and these uncomfortably queer sandals aside. Lost appetite, I lean aside, leaning further, a yawn, leaning further back, crack the pointless pencil in my only pocket with no holes, snaps in two and pokes my skinny legs. Kinda reminds me of lightning. I don't believe in Zeus, but I'm scared stiff of clowns. Look, I'm naked, a wizard, and surely mad. I don't believe in Zeus, but I'm scared stiff of clowns. Look, I'm naked, a wizard, surely mad. I don't believe in Zeus, but I'm scared stiff of clowns. Look, I'm naked, a wizard, and nearly happy. It's circular and made of seasons. Pretty ugly, pretty. Pacing from desk to sill, I turn my mirrors off and on and on, and then make believe the wolves are telling me it's midnight, except it's just the last few hours howling. Night. I know my desk hates me, so does the trap's jaws, nervous ticks and loudmouth pointless pencils. It's okay, alright, because I'm gonna write and marry all its cracks, chips and knots, get them really pregnant, then leave with its friend the chair and all my stationery. Yum, a breeze, carry me. I feel like the other sun. The riddles blending with the stars, in with the crickets, tucked in the middle of somewhere, chirping madly. I'll be happier alone, naked, where no one can ever find the crickets. Hush.
about it till day. The iron life's work tore still through, clean through, that drove into the wood block. A cash gathered, the muscle, the bone, the severed heart, walls, the pool, hand in, and it flows. One hear falls in the silence, they are wide open, empty, still, it's them with their baby feeding hummingbirds and Milky Ways. It's them watch your seashells blow out the big wick. It's them, it's them, it's them. Your vitamins, a pillow or monocle. This one's just righteousness, half full and logical. Meanwhile, remote, absolute, and nowhere to go. But onward and upward, class rounds round the heart. Let transmission commence. Hello, goodbye, doc. No, not your vitamins, a pillow or monocle. This one's just righteousness, half full and logical. Meanwhile, remote, absolute, and nowhere to go. But onward and upward, class rounds round the heart. Let transmission commence. Hello, goodbye, doc. Really, I wonder, is this all material? 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 It doesn't look like an ice sculpture. Or does it? If I really paid attention, time would pass. Stays in age would gallop and sing before me. I was still in an orchid, one metro right resting on orchid. Stood channels in the rivers and brooks deep with low beauty. Grimace, flee, souls don't eat shelter. Grimace, flee, souls don't eat shelter. Grimace, flee, souls don't need shelter. Grimace, flee, souls don't need shelter. Lady did well, knowledge radiating through. Shone what sacred smell, side of swimming prisms, grey call. Which one will erect a definition for their bliss and set its semblance sincere? An object with pride down gently before a global judge and grudge in open forum. I think hundreds of thousands of chattering silver-faced monkeys screech and find them fascinating, although nowhere to be found at the periphery of some generation. I'm not familiar with the term. Boiled to a crack. Happy now, who'll be bird in hand? I've been mutilated trying, teaching myself presence, technique, and acceptability. It seems your son is up-consumed. Boiled to a crack. What do you mean there's no war? All the rations sound the alarm. There must be a stowaway. What do you mean there's no war? All the rations sound the alarm. There must be a stowaway. A drip, board, a crack, and a trickle. Soon the whole gathered its body and they all drowned to meet with a grin stick and handkerchief amid flowering dust of the crossroads. Don't peter out on me now. Thrust your fist into the sunset. Texture within the footprint, seven and atop the wind. I feel leap like something to crawl on. Suddenly small, I run beneath the soil. Presence beyond walls, art is everywhere. I refuse to know where I wander, to know where art is everywhere. I wonder to know where art is everywhere. I wander to know where art is everywhere. I wonder. Next time I'm bored, the man's going down. I'll stomp on anyone's brown bag and lunch when they're not looking. It's not actually bad rap, I just don't feel it. There, I said it. Next time I'm bored, the man's going down. I'll stomp on anyone's brown bag and lunch when they're not looking. It's not actually bad rap, I just don't feel it. There, I said it. With their
monsters don't exist in blood and guts and little broken bits of love. Just don't say it. All gatherers the greatness in their glory days and soft and lovely rays. Can't hold back and pour. Please don't. She wails for ransom, pain, pity. The stick figures of bold, proud fame. Fainter, trapped on paper, drawn to where babies come from. We think, can't figure out the gist of setting a precedence in shock sack. We're sank and such as round and hid, inhibited, shocked and implanted and limited, prohibited. It's them. It's all a game. The fair and right has beat it out. Production was always paramount. But what have we done to deserve this? Fruit pickers learned to herd, and now the butcher's got mechanical pencils. Just leave the children style process preserved. Pack anything but the children tear. Horses try to sell. They spared no one. We're giving selves to records for the tots and toddlers not to gorge our fantasies and superhuman fetishes. If you give a strangers baby toys, the entertainment and enjoyment they receive will read and write and return itself tenfold to watch your kids and clothe your loved ones in a crystal ball of fate, renewed and fertile bed. Someone page the god. Help! Is there a poet in the house? Help! I'm afraid we'll have to innovate. Help! I can't bring it back to life alone. And there, between the timid yellow voice and my candle in the space and my little known book, she left this form and I saw her dust in the lights, angles, and heard you there, young man. My metamorphosis, your efforts, that's all natural. Just learn from virtues, keep them, perpetuate your fortune in both worlds. Give and give and give. There's nothing wrong with gardens, and in everyone's preserve. Truth is truth, both perfect and realistic. You know when energy is flowing. Smile, teach yourself to write, and let them buy the album. Thanks.
Anything, Woody Wallace? You get your little butt down off of that cat and come and sit in front of this damn TV.
It's Johnny Cockrocket!
Hi, I'm Johnny Cockrocket, and I buy the Them album every day. Oh hell, I buy Gel and Doses, Bread and Socks. Oh, those two are just plain exciting. But me and my crew, we're stoked off their innovative composition and all the personal effort. It's like I can feel them coming through the speaker, changing words in my new raps, and even chopping up the drums. Oh, them for dinner, them for president, and I can feel my quarters and pennies getting them haircuts and potato chips. By Jove, it's like I'm one of them.
You're not
Love
getting
me
into
tender.
the turbo and wash your walls in the bedroom. So what you need to do is take your little brother up to the corner store and give me some Marlboros before I beat you with this piece of rug I just ripped up off the floor.